Oh joy, the excitement that I have for this video right now is more higher than Hunter Biden on a Thursday night at the White House, as I'm going to be giving you, the lovely people of wherever the f you are, my 100% totally correct zombie tier list. Now I think we can all collectively agree that no matter where I put any of these maps, it will still be better than Noah J's tier list, so let's just get that out of the way. Now later on in the future, I am going to kind of remake this video because, as you can tell by the title, I'm only going to be ranking the Treyarch version of Call of Duty Zombies. The reason behind this is simply because some of these maps, such as the shit on World War II, I have never even heard of or played. Other maps such as Carrier or Advanced Warfare maps I played maybe like 1 or 2 games, and because of that, I personally believe I really shouldn't have that much of an opinion for those maps, seeing how I haven't played them since 1972 or some shit. Actually, dude, Advanced Warfare came out in 2014, therefore you didn't play it for around 9 years unless you got it later, then you had less than 9. Shut the f up, bitch. My point is, I haven't played it in a while, therefore I don't remember it. Therefore, I ain't gonna rate it on whether it's a good map or not. I'm fair like that, and if you missed that point, or don't like that I'm just ranking Treyarch, then you can cope harder than most of the other zombies community as I put Gorok Krovi in F tier as punishment. Now that I'm done being a bastard to you guys, my lovely audience, welcome, and let's get straight into the lovely of my videos in the future. Thanks, guys. I have quite a criteria when it comes to ranking these Treyarch made maps. We have its usual Easter eggs and secrets, those are really just bonus points. The core part here is how fun the map really is and the replayability of that map. And in the end, it's also the maps I would play more from top to bottom. So, this tier list has the maps from good old World at War all the way up to Vanguard. Speaking of, let's sort of edit this list before we officially get started.
A few moments later.
Okay, this is so much better. Very much better, as a matter of fact. So now that this is all good, let's go right on ahead and get our first map going, Nocturne and Totem. Now, I know it shows Kino first, but I kind of want to go through the maps from World at War all the way up to Cold War. Just go in chronological order, you know. I can tell you right now, the only reason why people put this shit so high is because it's the very first map of the Zombies mode. That's it. That's their reasoning. It's such a horrible reason, I can give a better reason as to why I took a shit off the Empire State Building. Noct deserves to be in B tier. It's genuinely a good map. Would I play it a lot? Well, after that one incident from getting bamboozled by the zombies, its hopes and dreams were looking pretty dim. But nowadays, I argue that Noct can be more of a map not for nostalgia, but for casuals. The map has no Easter eggs, you can fiddle with the radio to change a tune, and the guns are very nice to shoot, let me just tell you. I guess what I'm trying to say is that this map is really just a casual map for casual players when you know what you are doing. And being a casual man myself, I think this map is placed very well here. Now up next is Verrückt. Now this map, let me just tell you, brings more of the horror vibes than modern day horror movies. Has a good couple of secrets, brought in the perks, and it's pretty fun. Bit difficult, but that's why it's a good map. B tier, won't put that shit right in front of Noct, as a matter of fact. Plus the damn zombies sprint at you, what else? Like, that shit's scary as hell. That was a bit of a fast reason, but moving on is Shinonuma, and this is also going to be quite fast. Yeah, this shit's going in D tier. Call me a bitch or say splish splash, my opinion is trash, I do not care. I have little respect to this map and I will never raise it. For one, mate, it's fucking boring. I really can't lie on this one. I mean, let's look at World at War. You got lads who wasted days, if not weeks, of their lives getting into round 10,000. The map feels bland, it's just a bunch of green, brown, and gray, it's depressing as shit, and because it's quite easy, obviously. Now look, I know a lot of people argue and complain about either, say, the mud or some other stupid thing, but truth be told, I think that gives a bit more of a challenge to one hell of an easy map. As I said earlier, this list to its core is all about the replayability, and I just can't be bothered with this map and will play a lot more maps than this. Now, the next map is Der Riese, and I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like I would get crucified by every single person around the world who likes zombies if I put this map anywhere under S tier. So I'm just going to slide it on here because the next couple of maps I know will get people shivering their timbers and have this list live rent-free in their heads for the next couple of weeks. What? What the fuck? All in all, Der Riese is actually an A tier map. Keep coping, loser. There's the lovely Easter egg song, there's so much room for activities, the story is riveting, there's the small Easter egg that surely no one can mess up, and if you do, then oh my god, please enter your garage, turn on your car, and sit there for a little while without opening the garage door. You may not like that joke, but I'm only ahead of the time where a shitty little clout chaser will form it into something stupid on TikTok. Just you watch. Now here we go, advancing onto the Black Ops 1 maps, starting us off with Kino de Toten. And if you saw my video of doing Zombies World Records, link in the description, you will know that I placed this map also in S tier. Some say it's overrated, I say it's perfectly fine, being praised as it is. Now in my head, I think Kino is where the majority of the Zombies community started, and we kind of adapted to that map and its lovely riches it offered us with the Thunder Gun storyline and a bit of a horror added to the side. Some say the map is small, I disagree. The map is quite average to say the very least, since there are many places to train and camp regardless of going in solo or co-op. In conclusion, I think that if people disagreed where I placed Kino, I think the majority of them would place it in A tier, and at the very least B tier. And that is quite understandable, but this is my moment, so f you, it's in S tier. Now 5. Once again, if you saw my CWR vid, you know where I put this thing. And if you watch the other 5 analysis video, I think you can determine where I'm placing this map. Yeah, it's going S tier. I swear to God, 5 is heavily underrated. Everybody is digging down on that shit like no tomorrow. I greatly love this map, and truth be told, I know I said in one of the videos I would have it hit Kino from the back, but I think I'm changing the stance since I'm saying I would replay this map more than I would replay Kino. I think half of you troglodytes hate 5 simply because you can't kill the Pentagon thief when he steals your weapon. But the more you complain about this map, the more easier it is for him to steal your girl. Joke's on you, bucko, I don't have a girl. Clearly you don't, you hate it 5. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you also don't subscribe, that man with the receding hairline will steal something in the place where the sun don't shine. So if you don't want to walk into an open gay bar because you can't provide for a woman, which is fine, mind you, it's 2023, then I would suggest subscribing. Now, because I'm kind of pressing time here, I'm going to do a bit of a rapid fire round on some of these maps. Ascension, definitely A tier. Good Easter egg song, pretty simple, fun, and an easy Easter egg in general. Definitely would play that more than some of these other maps. Call of the Dead, back in my day, this was the fan favorite. What the hell just fucking happened? That shit is going to S tier. If you disagree, then you have a skill issue. Shangri-La, F tier, bro. I will admit I have a skill issue on that, so I can't be bothered. At least I'm honest. Moon, A tier. And it's really pulling up there because of the Easter egg, otherwise it's B tier. It's also a bit challenging with the astronaut and the excavators, but then you got the wave gun, and who the hell hates that? Would definitely play it less than Ascension, but would definitely play it more than most of the other maps here. Transit. Oh, Transit. Okay. Now, what I'm about to say will probably start World War III, so quick little skim of that shit up to C tier. Now, look, the reason behind this, despite it being bad, it's iconic at how bad it is. I can only compare it to, say, Sharknado. It's so bad, it's actually funny as hell, and I would definitely play it more than Shino Numa. Crucify me in the comments later, but for right now, I got shit ton more maps to rank. Nuketown, small map, definitely for casuals to say the least. Bit fun getting the high rounds, has 3 Easter egg songs, brilliant storyline, brilliant weapons, and you can stay awake all night knowing that you going out with a bad KD is canon to the zombie storyline. So good job. I'm going to put this in B tier. The only thing that sucks really is the RNG. Die Rise, D tier. Not the greatest fan of this map. You gotta travel all around the map to get to one spot. Parts are scattered everywhere. Everything is enclosed. The strats are boring as shit. And for some reason, upcoming Zombies creators somehow enjoy this map. When the hell did the tides turn? Did Johnny J come out of the woodworks and just influence these lads? We're just gonna actually play this more than Shino Numa though. Mob of the Dead, F tier. Nah, I'm only fucking with you. It's definitely S tier. Fun map all around, building shit and whatnot. Plus the Blundergat is cool and other weapons that aren't really on your usual maps. You got the Hell's Retriever, and you got this bastard. Oh, son of a bitch, we got Blood of the Dead coming up, don't we? Buried, once again, pretty boring map. Like, really boring. Leroy, or Arthur if you want to be a zombies nerd, lock the box and do other shit. You got the bank and some glitches, and the strats are mainly just you simply camping. I will say though, a lot of people don't like it because it's easy or something, and I agree with that until you pass like round 40. Then after that, the shit is just a bit more on the tough side of things unless you know what you're doing. You got the Ray Gun Mark II, the Paralyzer, the Easter egg. Oh, to hell with that, I ain't doing shit there. Overall, it's just not my cup of tea, but I would play it more than some of these maps down here. So I will put it at the top of C tier, maybe at the bottom of B tier, but we'll just put it right next to Transit for now and we'll come back to it. Origins, pretty fun map, lots of activities. Panzer comes on round 8, so it's a bit rushed in the beginning to face that thing, but I can manage. Yeah, I'll just simply put it in A tier. Definitely would play it a lot. Now, this list brings along the separate areas for transit, so we'll just rate that stuff quickly. Starting us off is town. Probably the best map out of the 3 options. When in doubt, go straight for that when I'm in the mood to play some zombies. Yeah, that's going in B tier. Farm? No explanation necessary. F tier. Bus depot? Meh. Small, no perks, no pack-a-punch, pretty much farm. But hey, I would play it more than farm, so we're going to put that at the end of B tier, simply because I do like to fuck around on that when it's with the boys. Actually, maybe not. We'll come back to that and see if it makes you want to rip my dick off. It does. Moving on to Black Ops 3, we got Shadows of Evil. Very different. Very fucking different. I'm putting that map at the end of S tier. Whoops. Because I'm going to be completely honest. It is pretty fun. Easter egg, only one that involves 4 players, so that's pretty unfortunate, but setting up is great, wonder weapon is great, and I would definitely play that more than most of these maps. Huh. We rating the Giant? Reese number 2? I mean, it's not the greatest remaster, but it's pretty good. I'll put it in B tier. Definitely will play Town more than it. Next is Der Eisendrache. You may hate me, but it's in A tier. Fun map, Easter egg is great. To be fair, the only reason I ain't putting it in S tier is because of that one glitch. Roll that clip. Hey, you good? My bro's just stuck there. I hope he's asleep. Buddy, you good? Did my man just die? Like, is he better not be bugged. I didn't waste 2 hours of my time just to see if he's bugged. You, Treyarch. Gorod. Once again, great map. Going in A tier. Ray Gun Mark III, the Easter egg. I would definitely play it more than most, but not as much as Der Eisendrache. Zetsubo? I mean, I gotta put it in C tier. It's mid as hell, boys. It's a pretty expensive map. It was a bit glitchy. Don't know if it still is. Easter egg is a bit tedious, similar to setting up for the rest of the game. Definitely not for replayability. The pretty interesting thing were the challenges and all that. Yeah, I would just put it in C tier. Revelations, all maps put together, not the greatest ending to an Easter egg, but an ending nonetheless. Easter egg is also a tad bit tedious, but overall, the map is pretty good to play. Brought back the Apothicon Servant. Honestly, it's just a good map. B tier. Now we will moving on to oh, holy shit, Voyage of Despair, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of the Chaos storyline, but we ain't here for storyline, we're here for Easter egg and replayability. F tier. 9? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, that's gotta go up in A tier. Probably one of the only maps I respect from this game, to be quite honest. I mean, the Easter egg is pretty grand, the map is pretty large to say the very least. I would replay it more than most here. I could fit it in B tier, but I'm kind of pushing it with myself there with how much I like the map. I'll come back to it. I won't. Dead of the Night? Shit, you would only see me play it just to look at how beautiful the map is. Plus the gameplay is pretty well. This map I will certainly put at B tier, but at the bottom. Ancient Evil? Well, I mean, the boss was alright. But just to get some interaction with the comments section, I am going to explain this reason and pretty much taint the whole tier list by not giving the explanation. C tier. Brother, yeah, nope. Every last one of you who thinks it's good is the very reason why Bleach needs instructions to not drink. Let me just tell you. The map is the biggest, most tedious piece of rat shit you could give. The Easter egg, tedious. Getting a bunch of other things, like the Acid Gat and Golden Spork, tedious. Getting an upgrade in the Hell's Retriever, just edge me with a great story and give it a shit ending, why don't you? Flow of the map sucks, and the areas suck. F tier and no regard. Tag, Zorinks. It was pretty decent to say the very least. If I'm being honest, it's B tier, I'll give it that. Classified, really it's just a 5 remastered, but this time the Pentagon actually looks overran. The Easter egg, I mean, all you have to do is make it to, what, round 50, if my memory serves correct? It's not as good as 5 though, but it is a pretty good map. B tier. Alpha Omega? Nope. Finally, we are hitting Cold War. Starting us off is The Machine. It is my favorite map in the game, to tell you the truth. That's the one map where you can grind camos and levels and all that fun stuff. Certain A tier map. The Easter egg was actually great. The wonder weapon was actually great. I enjoyed it. If you disagree, then well, too bad. Shit, we're just gonna bring that a bit up. I would play that more than Ascension. Firebase? B tier, honestly. The map overall, pretty good. The Easter egg, also quite good. The wonder weapon, not my favorite, but still a wonder weapon nonetheless. Regardless, I would play a good amount of time with this map and be entertained. We'll actually move that right above Nuketown? Maybe? Is it above Knock? Huh. The one, yeah, we'll put it above Knock. We ain't putting it above Rock. Do I want to put it above? Nah, we ain't gonna put it above Rock. That ain't us. That ain't it, Chief. The next map is Mauer. B tier. Gameplay and Easter egg, pretty good. Wonder weapon, also pretty good. It's just a good map all around. Outbreak was never really interested in it. I'm more of a round-based guy than an open map kind of guy. I wouldn't replay the shit out of this, but would still play it more than some of these maps. Plus, the Easter egg is pretty fine. We'll put it in C tier above Ancient Evil. Finally, we got Forsaken. I think this belongs greatly in B tier. I actually like the map a lot. The Easter egg was good, and the gameplay is quite nice. I definitely think it's kind of easy since you can farm points in the beginning and open up everything in a matter of minutes once you leave. But after that, just casually playing is why I'm putting it in B tier. I would definitely play it more than most of these maps. Actually, I would play it more than Nuketown. There we go. I think that's a good spot right there, to be honest with you. Okay, that is everything for the Treyarch tier list, to be quite honest with you. If you would disagree with it, then, you know, dial something. I don't fucking know. But other than that, this is my tier list. Like I said, in the future, I will come back to rank all the other maps to make this list officially complete. But as for right now, this is where we are. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.